so my channel, 5 followers. 9 a.m. Gotta tell you, I didn't go to sleep until like after 12. Not by my own fault. I was laying there and I was like, alright, anytime now. I was like, okay. And then I'd go and I'd turn and I think I'd be sleeping, but then I was still awake. I was like, what the flip is this? And it's like a whole hour is gone. I'm like, motherfucker. It's like, eesh. It's like no presents, no nothing. But anyways. I'd started to go to bed at like flippin'. I watched this one thing. I was on suspense with this one YouTuber who does his own little skits. And he was doing this like skit of this this hamster named Bartholomew. If you've watched his stuff, I was really on, like, you know. It's been a few months, and they did something like 4 days ago that I got on my feed today, and I was like, wow. I was like, the last time he ever did a skit about this was like 2 years ago or something, and I had like I thought that, you know, he would have like finished that whole thing. Bartholomew was the hamster, okay? They were trying to resurrect the hamster, and that's the only thing I watched before I went to bed. And I was like, alright, I'm gonna leave this on a good note. Cliffhanger resolved. I need... I was like, it's not even gonna be there. But I was like, I need to, I need to go to bed. And it was like 10:20 maybe after I got done like editing and like whatnot. Because I kind of stopped the stream around 10, and then I ran to the restroom, and then I came, well, no, that was yesterday. I ran to the restroom, and then I came back down and I edited. But no, so today, last night, I edited, and then I watched that video, and then I was like, I was like, I'm going to bed, because, like, dude, this was a positive note. I need this positive in my life. I was like, who knows, maybe I might, like, dream of, like, hamsters or something. This could be awesome, you know? But no, I just kept losing time without any sleep. Like, it's like 10:20, like 10:23 was the last time I looked at the clock before, like, I got all, you know, snuggy on the air mattress and whatnot down here in the basement, and I went to turn over and it's like 11 something. And I was like, wait, what? I lost like a half hour, and I was like, did I fall asleep? I'm like, what happened? And then I like lay back down, and I kind of like, okay, maybe this is the magic turn that's going to put me to sleep. And it was like 12:30, and I was like, whoa, that's an hour. I was like, can I get some sleep now? It's like, I'd really like some of that sleep. So I sat there and I tried to get myself bored. So I was like kind of storytelling, like trying to make up a story in my head. Like something as cool as that Bartholomew little skit, like something positive and happy, you know, and so, and I was just like, okay, you know, this and that and that and this, and then I woke up and it's like 8. I'm like, okay, alright. I feel like I've had no sleep. This is tiring. This is very tiring. Are you kidding me? Did I really knock one on the other side of that? Why? I'm about to go get that too. I was facing right here. Like, well, maybe like right here. And then it goes behind the other one? What the hell was that about? I'm gonna go grab my glass block before it despawns. What did I learn? Definitely watch Happy Hamster Resurrection stories before going to bed. Definitely. Nothing more amazing than that. No, I mean, there are some things that are, but... it still brings a little giggle to me, honestly. Okay, so they're supposed to be kindergartners. He was pretending to be kindergartners. And they were, like, using complex sentences and everything. And, not that they, kindergartners can't, but it's just... It tickled my fancy to the point where I was kind of, I was enthralled with the story. And then, I was like bummed out because he didn't do any more skits about it. But seeing how he finished that one skit, I'm sure lots of people, lots of his like followers and fans were like, "Hey, dude, just finish it. We gotta know if Bartholomew survived, like actually got resurrected." And it was like, oh my goodness. I couldn't believe how enthralled I was with the story. uh... Punk. Really? Trying to throw down this, no, not that. This. Ooh, I definitely want that. Hmm. I don't know why the hell they bred themselves out of crazy. Like, they bred themselves out of house and home. I mean, look, there are like, I think, over 16 beds in this village. And then they decide to, like, flip and go all at it when I add, like, 2 more beds. I'm like, what the flip is going on here? I'm making paper. looks alright. Am I in your way? Whoops. Like, I hope it didn't, like, flood their house. It would have been that one. Like, well, that one right there. If so. Oh, damn, I didn't go down far enough. Alright. You know, dramatic suspense and whatnot. Maybe I should have done some music with it. It's looking pretty damn good. I'm excited to go to the beach area so that I can gather some stuff. Right. Damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna take that dirt mound out so it's not an eyesore. uh, Alright. Oh, sorry, little kitty. I just gotta look at my bubbles. I'm just like, oh no. Gotta get some air. Damn it. There it is. I possibly could use some of that glass to put the windows in. I'm kind of digging that it doesn't have windows, but... Yeah, I need the rest of the other fertilizer. Do you see a traveling merchant? Putting my chicken meat all over the doors and everything. Decorating today. Decorating, 'cause it's cool and okay. Decorating today. Decorating, 'cause it's cool and okay. Alright, so I'm like, I have the power of color explosions. Oh, there's one of the fish. Oh, damn. Now it's more homey. Like, for the fish. More green and lush and... Oh, hey, where's your, dude? Okay, yeah, I will take that. Where you going? I'm still buying stuff from you. Punk. Who the... Why? Okie dokie. Oh, there's two fishies down there. One right there. And then there's one right here. Is that a blowfish? I was like, that can't be a blowfish. I didn't put a blowfish in here. It's like I was trying, almost like freaking out. I was like, what? Okay. Wow, that kind of went. Um. Hmm, might be worth something. Worth exploring later. Oh, that one had some red in it. So. Hmm. Oops. Oops. Oh, did one of the other, oh, so pretty. Alright. I think it's a few more. Okay. I was like, I think it's time for an adventure, but no, it's like I still got a little bit of bone on me. make sure. Oops. Alright. Who did? What did? I just heard somebody getting hit. Must have been hearing things. Okay. What the? Okay. It's like, why do I feel like there's somebody watching me? Anyways, throw that down. Okay, so I think, let me look this up really quick. How do you collect there's a lot of first one is how do you collect honey in Minecraft. The next one is data. The next one is unemployment. The next one is social security. The next one is deer urine. The next one is a stool sample. The next one is air miles. The next one is life insurance. I'm like, I was like, why did I even look? Coral. How do you collect coral in Minecraft? Pretty fast when it is mined using anything in Minecraft. In fact, it can break almost instantly, whether the coral is dead or alive. The player must use a pickaxe enchanted with what? ... Okay, so dead coral can only be obtained with a silk touch pickaxe. What? Okay, coral and dead coral can be mined instantly, but can be obtained only when mined with a silk touch enchanted tool. Dead coral can only be obtained with a silk touch pickaxe. Natural generated coral naturally generates in coral reef structures found in warm ocean biomes post-generation. How to harvest coral in Minecraft. How to harvest coral in Minecraft. Survival mode is it is possible for you to gather some tube coral blocks and you got closer for some reason. Anyways, the survival mode is possible for you to gather some coral. I already read that part. This block can be found in warm oceans, yada yada yada. It can be mined using pickaxe. To begin with, you first need to find the tube coral. Okay, so it says that I can get this with... Okay, silk touch. Any, whatever. So we're gonna try on the red one, the pink one. Pink coral to see if I can gather this. Oh no, crap. Nifty. Okay. That worked. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited, don't you know? Gotta go. Gotta go. Alright, so... Anyways. The ocean. Okay, so if I head that way, then there's like an ocean type of area. We can use the boat. Let's practice. Stroke, stroke, stroke. Not that type of stroke, but anyways. Ooh, yeah, there's another, I was thinking about, like, a heart attack stroke. I was like, no, not that type of stroke. I'm not telling people to die. But it's okay, I'll be fine. There's the English language. I blame the English language. So many words that mean, like, so many words that are spelled the same way that mean totally different things, and depending on how you take it or hear it or totally not listen to the context in which it was given. Anyways, so I'm just gonna drink my tea. We're good. Whoops. So, I can't stop thinking about that now. It's just like, oh my goodness, heart attacks and everything. I was like, why did they make the English language like that? It's just supposed to be, like, littered with things that, like, you could, like, get embarrassed over. It's like, what the hell? It's like, oh no, you need to know shame while learning the English language, because it's not going to sound right to everybody, and then people are going to take it the wrong way anyways. It's like, I'm all about, you know, playful wordplay and whatnot, but some of the stuff is just, wow, way off the tilter. And then people, like, over, like, generations, there's always new coded text. People are always, making their own slang or their own, like, coded text for, this or that. Like, back in the 50s, no, I watched a little documentary. I didn't live through it. I'm sorry, I'm not special. So, back in the 50s, they, you know, to say that, like, a female was pretty or, like, in a state of wanting to pluck or, like, you know, take that home or whatever, you'd say she was a ripe tomato, you know, a ripe tomato. And I was like, wait, what? They refer to them as vegetables? And then you have people calling like females horses or chimpanzees and stuff, and I'm like, wow, you people are crazy. Why don't you just say that they're beautiful? Why do you have to code it? Why you gotta say like, hey, it's, you know, you gotta have plenty of mares in your stable because it's not enough for one stallion. I'm like, dude, I think you're a little mistaken, because in most types of situations, it's one isn't enough the other way around. I mean, if they thought more about certain things, then, you know. Anyways, nice guys finish last for a reason. Women flock to nice guys because they finish last. I take a nice guy over any of those, like, stallions any day of the week. Holy flip. Yeesh. And this isn't just somebody saying, like, oh yeah, you know, this and that. It's like, no, I'd prefer a nicer person over the trash that people think are the alphas and whatnot. I'm just like, what the fuck? I was like, first off, all of this is made up. This little social structure that they have going on, it's whether or not you adhere to it that's the problem. It's your problem or their problem. Don't adhere to social structures that you don't agree with. Done. What is this? That is something that I need. Oh yeah, I got tons of room. Oh, I've been here. Okay. Well, hence the torch. And part of the wall's gone. If it's a bad social structure, why would you want to adhere to it, honestly? Excuse me. Like, if people thought dirty diapers were the latest fashion and they decided to start putting it on their head, and the ones that have the smelliest dirty diapers are the ones that are the elite, okay? Would you sit there and put a dirty diaper on your head? Because it's a social norm now? I'm sorry, I will gladly pass that phase. It's like I can't see. I don't want to bust my my silk touch before I even get to that area, so I'm gonna use this. How much room do I have? I haven't even picked up a purple one yet? What the flip? Alright, whatever. I must have harvested a lot of that last time. Oh, hey. Hold on, what's it, what? Where? You're gonna sit up there and hit stuff? You punk. Do you know how far I am from home? Where'd he go? Oh. It's like you're inconveniencing me. How dare you? What? Is there another one? No? Okay, it was just... Okay, my bad. Hmm. Do I have any dirt? Just a smidge. Okay. Oh, that's almost gone. Well, I could come back. Grab some kelp. I think that was... Yeah, 9 should be fine. I decided that I wanted more than 9. One more. I needed to have an even number. Huh? That looks like a temple. That looks like a temple. I'm not seeing any, tropical areas with whatchamacallit. They said it's in warmer areas with the what have you. Did I leave anything in here? Those things how I'm moving on. Nope. Just an old crap box. don't know why they won't allow me to catch any fish in a bucket. I don't know if there's like a setting that makes it harder or whatever. I'm like, I never wanted that setting. What the flip? I mean, it looks like warmer waters. There's a bunch of desert islands here and there. Oh, tropical fish. That means that there are some coral around, perhaps. Maybe I should look up a troubleshooting thing. It's like, my game won't allow me to, you know, scoop up tropical fish. What is wrong with this? And I have not ever seen I haven't seen once an axolotl. I haven't made too many of my own worlds, so it's like there have been updates and stuff. I don't know whether these updates were taking away features that I need to now press in or not, so. Oh, those are pretty too. I need some coral though. Where the hell's the coral? The salmon are pretty too. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, pretty. There's supposed to be 150 something different types of tropical fish. Like, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Do I have enough room? If I could catch them, then I'd possibly have one of each, and I'd name them all something, kind of regarding what colors and things that they remind me of. Little nicknames. I mean, they'll have their own little names, right? That's not coral. I look like I am out of the tropical fish area. It's a pirate ship. Yarg! Thank you. Tis an adventure. One little treasure hunt isn't going to hurt. Come on, where's your sense of adventure? Yo ho ho and a bottle of milk. La 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 la. What? That's not how it goes. Flip rum. I like milk. Yo ho ho and a bottle of milk. we've reached the area. Alright, so if this thing is proper, it should be maybe right here. Oh, look at the pretty fishies. They've come to say hi. No, not there. I give up. I don't know where it is. I'm done treasure hunting. Alright, fine, I'll continue. I mean, you talked me into it. I mean, the whole you can't stop now, you just started kind of thing. What the hell am I supposed to do? You're right. I just started looking and I gave up too soon. Because I'm sitting here going, man, I want some milk. And I'm hungry too. Where the flip is this treasure? I want a refund. This treasure map is broken. There's something wrong with it. Alright. I am right on the X, okay? There's no treasure here. They lied. I'm so distraught over this. Find a treasure map in the middle of nowhere, and you sit there and you put your trust in it. You put your faith and trust in it because it might be fun. And then what happens? They lie about the treasure. They have you waste your damn shovel. Alright, so it doesn't. Is it supposed to be here? Is it supposed to be there? Where is it supposed to be? I'm getting upset. You can't tell I'm getting upset. I'm telling you that you can't tell me that. You tell me that. Alright, I'm getting a little upset. More disappointed than upset. It's never been a treasure. They just lie. They're just like, go here and waste your time. It's like, what? I don't want to waste my time. I want to find the treasure. I want to see what you little things that you stuck in the flippin' box to say that it was treasure. Do I need another Heart of the Sea? No, I do not. Do I want another Heart of the Sea? No, I do not. Because I don't know how to use it, for one. And for two, why the hell would I want another one that I can't even use? Wait your turn. Alright, so. I want the feathers. Alright, so. Grab all the sand. Is that really a traveling merchant? I bet he's selling some what are those things called too? Traveling merchant, oh traveling merchant, I need to talk to you. Where is he? I don't want your bubble coral. I need to talk to you. I want your shell either. Flip. Now, if one would make some TNT, and let's just say that they put it on the general spot area of said treasure, would that blow up the treasure as well? So how far does this TNT actually go? Okay, so... That sounds like there's something underneath, right? What do you want? I'm busy. Alright. So... If it's not one thing, it's another. I see. Hold it! I was just talking about TNT too. What a nice, creeper. So... So if I were to go straight this way... Oops. Oh, it's always a good find. desperation of trying to find treasure. I'm over it. I'm done with it. I can't stand it anymore. I'm just going to throw it down. Flip this. Flip your damn frickin' treasure map. Grrr. What do you want? I'm not in the best of moods. You will surely die. Alright, so moving on. After I collect all this material. Punk. Do I chance it? I have no patience right now. No patience at all. No. I'm closed today. Flip everything. So, anyways, I want milk. There's that dirty pirate ship that claimed that there was something amazing over here. He's a liar. A lying pirate ship. Flip that pirate ship. They must have been hopped up on like flipping rum. Didn't even know where the hell they... Possibly why most pirates never came back to their treasures. They got just so drunk and then tried to make a map to it. And they're like, hey, let's just dump all our stuff in this area. Sing merrily like while we're doing it. Make sure everybody around us knows that we're out here drinking and burying treasure. I might be a little bitter today, I'm sorry. It's lack of sleep, I think. That and I like milk. I want some milk. I currently have 2 cups full, and I can't put any milk in one of my cups if they're both kind of full. So, that's my problem. Alright? I'm dealing with my issue one sip at a time. And then I'm gonna go get some milk. It's called planning, okay? Doesn't mean that I'm not gonna sit there and complain about not having milk or wanting milk while I'm trying to fill myself up with tea. So I kinda wanna go deeper out into the ocean. Let's do that. It's been a while since I've had cereal. I was just thinking, I was like, maybe I should just like toss some cereal in there and then pretend like I'm not chewing. Well, I was told it's not polite to eat in front of people who are not eating. So, I mean, if Yins were to like just eat as well, we could just be eating in like the same room. It would be like, you know, anyways. That's 2 horses. You see that? 3 horses. Holy flip. Did they get a 4th one too? They spliced. I was like, yeah, that's just 2. There's 2 of them there at least. But like, damn. It's like, whoa, you're wrong. There's 3. It's like, wow. I was thinking like either a lighter one and then one that had the same color but a little bit of black spots, but there was just like 2 lighter ones and then the black spotted one. It's like that's pretty it's pretty interesting. They're like, no, here's extra. Damn, I want a pizza. Just thinking of extra, and then it's like extra cheese. Did you know that there's like a food shortage going on due to inflation? It's like, and like people doing some nefarious things. There's power outages because people are doing some nefarious things as well. So what had first happened that people went really hush hush about, they were burning down meat processing plants. Instead of sitting there advocating for the animals' rights, they decided to kill them all in one onslaught. And now they're claiming that there are bird flus. I'm like, what? What do you mean there are bird flus? Well, apparently some chickens got sick due to the way that they were caring for them. See, these bigger blah 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 blah. Anyways, these bigger corporations end up cramming a whole ton of chickens into areas and not giving them the space that they need, and then they get themselves sick and they end up dying. Well, seeing how they're not taking care of them and they're still feeding people stuff, some people end up getting sick, and also the chickens are getting flippin' sick. The cows are getting flippin' sick. Lots of things are getting sick from the abuse of being contained. Lots of things. And we don't properly care for something, and then you try to use it as a marketing thing, because people need food, okay? We've gotten to the point where our civilization cannot coexist with nature unless we're kind of using nature a little bit in order to grow our food, and certain animals can't really defend themselves anymore, which is sad. Anyways, so got to the point where we need to raise or ranch animals. Alright? So when greedmongers take control over ranches and they do not take the animals' conditions, health, and well-being into concern, and giving them the valuable, happy life that they deserve while they're aging to the process and to which they could be sufficient food sources. I know it sounds cruel, I know it is, but they're living a safe, happy life until the process of that one and only betrayal they have from the ranchers. But with the karma scaling and whatnot, as long as it's for food, there are some things that you can look the other direction for. But if it's not for food, if it is for drugs or other things such as that, then there is quite the dilemma there and repercussions. So I hope people honestly know what they're doing. We're really overdue for a cataclysmic event. I'm curious as to why it hasn't arose, but counting blessings, I guess, you know. I need to find a area where there is coral. I am having the hardest time trying to find an area. And perhaps if I head more this way. That doesn't look like doesn't look like there's coral there, but so I'm kind of co-locating in this weird place. So speaking on that animal ranching and whatnot, there are a lot nicer ways to do certain things. Okay? I mean, a lot nicer. You allow them to have their space, you allow them to have their independence, you allow them to have the things they need in order to live and survive, correct? You provide them safety, you provide them shelter, you provide them food. I mean, do they have their freedom if they so chose to, or are the fences to keep them in, not the animals out? Like the ones that want to eat them out. Some people do the whole free range kind of thing. I'm a fan of the free range. It helps animals sit there, and some animals, they'll stay where, I'm not trying to say want them, but they'll stay. This is interesting. Give me a second. Oh no, now I'm scared. Flip. Frack. Holy moly. Anyways, they'll stay around the areas that are beneficial to them. So, I believe in hunting. I believe in, you're striving for survival and everything. And seeing as how they made it to the point where society can't function without a lot of people providing food for this and that at a large scale, which is weird to begin with. I mean, I'm not trying to romanticize any of this or whatever. Back in the day, though, our forefathers and whatnot had to hunt, plant, flipping, there's even some qualms about flipping planting things and cultivating them that way. I'm just like, dude, food, okay? What are you going to eat when there's nothing else to eat because everything is now known as sentient, okay? It's like, are we gonna just share our body parts with one another? Like, oh yeah, let me have some of your head and I'll give you one of my arm, one of my arms. It's like something like that. They have a shorter lifespan, okay, which doesn't make them any less of vital members of the earth or whatever planet, you're on or whatever. I believe that I don't really like the whole calling thing. You know what I mean? Like when people go about like, oh, it's, they're old enough, let's just call them out and like start a whole nother wave or, let the next wave get up to that age. I'm more along the lines of like, trying to put it in words that doesn't make me sound like some sort of crazy person. Like, I like to go after my food. Yeah. But I fish. I have eaten the fish that I have caught, but I'm mostly catch and release because there's so many other, like, there's so much food and everything. If I was given a chance to starve or take down a cow and share the actual cow with everybody instead of just like, oh, let it waste, I would possibly take down the cow. I'm possibly mostly made up of cow by now. And like hamburger meat, steak, and all this other stuff, pork chops, chicken, things that you're growing on, your body's used to, can break it down really quick, use it, fuse it, a part of me. I have parts of the plants that I've eaten, parts of the animals that I've eaten over the years. I'm possibly part squirrel somewhere in here, you never know. I might have kept a little bit of it. But, yeah. I appreciate all of the sacrifices that were made so that I could be where I am today. I am appreciative of the animals who have come before, who were, oh my goodness, what are they doing? That have come before and are a part of the food chain. I know that I am a part of the food chain, and my job after I die or I get taken down is gonna keep the engine going. So what can I do? It's like, I don't want to be put in a box. I don't want to be like flipping wait for whatever that type of reckoning is. I'd rather, be freeze-dried, vibrated to the point where I'm little itty-bitty things, and then fed to some, like, some of it thrown over a waterfall leading into the ocean in some, thing, and then some of it thrown into the woods. Like, I will feed as many as I can while I'm going, I really don't like those rays. They're annoying. The freeze drying process. I believe, yes. I think I'm an organ donor. So after they take what they need from what they can, obviously, but I hope they go about doing the whole freeze drying thing. I have to actually make money for that because I'm gonna try to pay in advance so that nobody's like, oh no, that's not a good practice and blah blah blah. It's like, flip you. I'm gonna be an asicle. A few asicles. Billions of asicles. But, yeah. I know somebody who wants to be put in a mycelium coffin, which I thought was pretty cool. I was like, hey, that's pretty nifty. First they wanted the Viking burial, and then they were like, no, I wanna be in a mycelium coffin. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I was like, I wanna go with the flow with the waterfall, river, and strung across whatever land that needs me, I guess. It's like, we don't get to keep our bodies, We have our soul, we have the memories in our soul, we have our psyche, our memory, and our data, It, if your experiences aren't fun, you might want to try to find some place where they might be fun. Feed the pickaxe. Holy moly. Oh, he's wearing the purple thing. Is that because they're in the, is there like an Asian village around here? It's probably because they're in the Acacia forest. Oh, damn. He's gonna die. Holy look! You're welcome. But anyways, let's see if I can't get my boat out here so I can continue on this journey. Holy flip, what are you doing? Did he kill the wee one? No, we're good. Okay, good. Hmm. Hmm. Wait, so that's going back in. Okay, that's going outwards. Oh. Oh, well, no, I gotta... I wanna flip. Wait. I'm not holding on to that type of wood, so I don't want to put another type of wood in my inventory. Even though I want to pop it. I had to refrain. I had to resist the urge to pop the little vines around the whatchamacallit? The stump. Alright, so I need to make a lot more acacia trees so that I can get some of those villagers with some interesting clothes. Should be interesting. Hmm. Oh, it's a village. Hmm. What kind of havoc can I wreak in this one? Mwahahaha. Doesn't look like they need stairs. Okay, so no havoc around. What? What's your definition of havoc? Oh, that's horrible. Why would you do that? I just build stairs. Holy flip. My marker isn't moving now. I don't know where I am. Nobody's moving. Okay. Well, when you mess around with chaos, havoc is abound. So when I come across a new village and I'm messing with the chaos of what the village's structure was, I'm causing a little havoc. No? Okay, well. If you've ever messed with anything chaotic, you will know that it never goes very well. And even though I was building like tons and tons of flippin', oh look how cute, tons of little, what are those things called? Stairs, building stairmasters for them, and they for some reason didn't know how to use it, and they still ended up pushing themselves off flippin' high building like areas. I'm like, what are you flippin' doing? Why? So it created some havoc among the chaos. Now if you work with the chaos, that's another story. Well, you have to find a good chaos first. Bad ones are gonna do you wrong either way. So you have to find a good chaos, and then see what their goals are. If their goals are good, ask to help. Where the flip? I think I might have to double back, because I am not finding anything here. Uh-oh. Oh, that's scary. I have realized that seeing as how we're trying to find coral, we're in the most awful place to find coral. I don't think we're gonna find any over here. I blame that damn treasure map. So don't trust treasure maps you don't know the writer of. They're only gonna lead you into like the forest and far away from what your task is. Annoyingly enough. That looks very cavey. What the flip is that? Sorry, that scared me. I was like, no. This isn't a treasure map, this is a cave. I thought you were paying attention. No? I am looking like for an axolotl too, okay? Even though I can't catch one, I'm still looking for one. Flower needs some help. How did you? Backhand you. It's not okay to incite violence who doesn't like it from anyone who doesn't already tried to incite violence against you. And or who is going to incite violence against you. Don't make the first hit. It's better to react than act a fool. You punk or nunk. Anyways. That looks interesting. Let's just take a quick peek. Just a little peek. Ooh, underwater cave system. Yes, I'm lost. Underwater cave system. Well, I am. I don't know where the hell I am, but there's an underwater cave system. If I had some string and a scuba tank and some scuba training, I might actually be able to survive that. Oh, you're right there. Let me show you. There. Aim for the head. He was inciting violence. What do you want me to do? Die? Do you know how far away I'd have to come just to get my my stuff? I have to make another copy of the thing. I don't know where I am. I know I'm in position 1014, 44, 64. I mean, somebody's probably gonna try to find this location. It's a Minecraft location. Chill out, you know. Possibly walking some old lady trying to feed their cats or something. Like, where is she? It's like, it's like, who are you looking for? I don't honestly know where I am at this moment. I don't have a GPS. I have a compass, but it doesn't really tell me longitude and latitude, so, eh. Hmm. I'm a little ho-hum. I wouldn't say I'm depressed, I'm just a little antsy and ho-hum. I saw something moving behind there. Looked like a skeleton. It does look like more of a interesting hidey hole. Let's damn it. It is more of an interesting hidey hole. I think it's a little too interesting for me. I'm gonna walk away slowly and watch things pile out of that flippin' thing. Anyways. Don't jump in my boat. Don't jump in my boat. Please, thank you. I need to find another spot. That place is lit. I don't know why it's lit. Is that one of my old crap spots? Or lava? Got it. More lava. Got it. I got some room. Oh, damn. Alright, I can fix this. Yeah. It's my boat. Beep, 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 beep. No rides for those who want to bite me. Flip that. I don't like being bit. Like I tell every mosquito that tries, you better be forewarned. If you lay your 6 tongues within, I'm gonna flip and either flick you, flick you pretty damn hard that you possibly won't survive, or you're gonna die. Yeah, I don't like being bit. Most of the time, they honestly adhere to the warning. They're just like, I'll try to get it, like, you know, I'll back that way, and I'm like, yeah. I was like, what did I tell you? And I go, phew. But oh, I've caught a few of them without killing them. It's whether or not I accidentally hurt them in the process of catching them, that's the problem. I get a little too exuberant. Things get hurt. I mean, if you think of it this way, your hands are like the size, your little fingertips, even if you're like a wee one, they're bigger than its whole entire body. So whenever you try to catch one, let alone try to swat it away, it's like this big, huge, angry monster, like going fee-fi-fo-fum kind of thing. I have my charitable moments where I'm like, as long as you don't bite me in the flippin' arm or in some place that's gonna itch me like forever, I don't care where the hell. Sometimes they bite the foot and I'm like, whatever. The foot's easier to heal than, I mean, the top of the foot, not the bottom of the foot. That's just awful. But the top of the foot is easier to heal and ignore than the rest of, you know, being bit on the arm. I use my arm so much that it ends up being quite the hassle. Now, I'm not talking about playing video games, but like, have you ever had a paper cut and then tried to like relax and play a video game? It's like ow, 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 flip. And then people are like, oh, you're such a baby. And I was like, have you ever had a paper cut on your flippin' thumb? Oh, dude, I had one like a couple times right across the thumb. Box, you know, just jumped out and bit me. It's like, mother flip. Yeah, boxes bite. It hurts. Never cut myself with a razor, like one of those box cutters. Never ever. But I have cut myself on boxes. And I was like, ah, that's awful. They were like, how did you cut yourself? Oh, so cute. And I was like, pointed to the box. I had someone come over once and just like, you know, scoot it aside and say, you shouldn't be biting people. And I was like, see, I told you they bite. He was only playing along, but, you know. It was a valiant effort that he slightly kicked the empty box. Made me feel better about it. I kind of giggled and it was grand. It's kind of a little bit funny to watch people look at you like you're crazy when you sit there and say that the box bit you. Because they're supposed to fill out accident reports and whatnot whenever an accident does happen. It wasn't that bad. All I needed was a little band-aid. And they were like, do you want to fill out a report? And I'm like, no, I don't need to fill out a report. I was like, the box bit me and I just need a band-aid. You know, let me wash my hands and put a band-aid on. You know, they gave me one of those weird little finger condoms that you put on your fingers to keep them from moisture. They called them finger condoms. I don't know what their technical terms are. I'm sorry. But yeah, and it was fine the rest of the day. I had to, you know, work with it gingerly, but I had a manager once. I whipped my hand back once because I got like a little cut right there. And he's like, oh, did you cut yourself? I said, no, damn box bit me. He was like, wait, what? And I was like, the box bit me. And he was like, wait, say that again. And I was like, I started laughing and I was like, the damn box bit me. And they started laughing. He was like, I've never heard of anyone getting a paper cut and saying that the object bit them. And I was like, yeah, well, I like to keep things interesting. Because technically it did. I did not do anything to slide or anything. I was just ripping and it just sliced. And I'm like, flip. It's like, what the hell happened? Because whenever you use the box cutter, you nick the sides, each side, and then like one of the corners, and then you rip it open. Okay? I don't slide and rip. I just rip it open. And I've only gotten bit maybe like 4 to 5 times out of like flipping almost 9 years. I was like, that's pretty good, huh? It's only those vile boxes. They're just like, oh no. You're dirty. It's like, or I wonder what Ace tastes like, and then like, bah. It's like, mother flip. But yeah, I had a locker slam down on my fingers once. That was a horror show. I was really, really bleeding then. My sister's cousin, my half-sister's cousin, slammed the damn locker on, tried to slam the damn locker on somebody's head, and I stopped it, and as I was trying to right myself back up, the flippin' lammer, the locker, got slammed and my fingers were caught in my locker. So these ones over here. But I lost this fingernail, I lost that fingernail. Like these 2 fingernails were bye-bye. this fingernail, thumbnail, or whatever was bye-bye. I was told that they might not grow back, and I was like, oh. I was like, well, okay, well, you don't really need fingernails, that much. I had already come to the notion that they weren't going to grow back, and then they started growing back, and I was like, oh, wow. Well, now I have a permanent slit in this finger and a permanent kind of weird half moon on that one. It's like this indent. I'm like, okay. I've only been asked like maybe 2 to 3 times, like, oh, what happened to your finger? And I was like, oh, it's like blah, blah, blah story. And they were like, oh, wow, what did you do? And I was like, I bled all the way to the nurse's office. Yelled at people to get the hell out of my way unless they wanted to get all bloody. I didn't think, well, I noticed that a lot of people stopped like what they were doing because it was just so loud and crowded. It was like the end of school. And people were, talking about their days and everything. And when it got extremely quiet after I yelled, and I was like, move it! And everybody got quiet, and I was like, unless you want to be bled on, get the flip out of my way. I said, freak out of my way. And everybody like looked from me with an angry face to like an oh crap, and then they kind of parted because nobody wanted to get blood on. And one of I mean, she wasn't really my friend, but yet she wasn't really my sister's friend either. She just kept sitting with us, like she flip-flopping between like some other people. She was nice enough, but then she wanted to be popular so much that she was sharing the notes that I was giving her with some of the popular people, so they were knowing my business. And I was like, what the flip are you doing? And they're like, oh, they just wanted to read it. And I was like, did you not see in there that it says secret? I was like, and she was like, oh, well, And I was like, no. I was like, you don't share secret information. I was like, I know you don't, get out much, and you don't like flip and talk to anybody, but you don't just give somebody else's note to somebody else. She wanted me to write her notes, and I didn't really like writing notes, but she showed me how to like fold them and everything. And she was writing me notes, and I was writing her notes about what was going on throughout the day. And I saw her not throwing my note, but like showing my note to one of the other popular girls. And I was like, wait a minute, what are you doing? I was like, that's your note. And she was like, oh, well, she shares her notes with me. And I was like, what? I was like, there's some personal private stuff in there that I'd rather not let you know. I was like, we don't even talk. I don't want you to know what I'm thinking and what I'm doing. And she's like, oh, but you have grand days sometimes. And I was like, how long have you been showing her my notes? And she was like, and I was like, what? I was like, I don't talk about boy stuff or anything, but I was talking about some of my concerns with some of the teachers, and if that were to get back to some of the teachers, they'd possibly treat me worse than what some of the teachers that I didn't like were treating me. And I was like, whoa, that's not very cool. I had this problem with my reading teacher because she tried to make fun of me one time, and I was actually just taking notes, and she thought I was writing a note in class, so she tried to call me out for it, and I was like, dude, no, I'm taking notes. And she's like, that's what I just accused you of. And I was like, no, dude, I am writing down notes for the class. It's like, I'm an avid note taker. And there was even a boy in the class that said, like, yeah, she takes notes in every class she's in. And I was like, I was like, all right. I was like, wow, somebody like kind of stood up for me. It like kind of floored me a little bit, but then other people were just like nodding, and she got all embarrassed about it and started treating me nasty. And I was like, wow, really? I was like, that's kind of awful. It's kind of really awful. It's like, I didn't do anything to you, lady. You sat there and tried to, run my name through the dirt. It's like, nobody told you to sit there and yell at me from across the room and then claim that I'm not listening, but I'm sitting here flipping taking notes. Like, what the hell? What do you want me to do? Sit there and look all droned out like everybody else? It's dark. So something could spawn right next to me. I've had it happen once. It scared the bejeebies out of me. Oh. Of course, I did have like 3 to 4 different spaces around me, but I won't even chance it with 2 spaces now. Just like, nope, not gonna happen again. I don't trust this game. It wants to kill me in every concept and way. No, not happening today. But yeah, I had wrote something about her and in that message, and the teacher that I didn't like, and I was like, yeah, I just got out of this class and everything because like some classes I didn't really have any break periods that time, but there were like 5 to 10 minutes that you could use in order to get to the next class, which was fantastic because I'd get to the class and then I'd write a little note. And then I'd fold it up how she showed me, and then I'd wait to pass it to her whenever I saw her at the next class or whatever. So I'd sometimes pass her notes in the hallway. She would be passing this way and I'd be passing that way, and we just exchanged notes about what happened in the last class or whatever, and I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. I'd never really, passed any notes other than that, so it was an interesting experience for me. Mostly my friends that we would just sit there at lunch and sit there at breakfast, and sometimes sit there at the end of the day and we just chat about what went on. That was nice too. I like the face-to-face contact with them. 2 of my friends had to take a bus, so whenever whenever one of them, Brittany, was allowed to spend the night, she would spend the night quite a few times, and George would make this joke about how she was part of the family and how, might as well start charging her rent and all this good stuff. And I'm like, stop being mean. I was like, Ivory's friends are always over here anyways, I was like, this is my friend, treat her with respect. And he was like, and I'm like, oh, flip. But she was really nice. People used to say that she had like shark teeth and everything, and like color it as a derogatory thing. And I was like, well, I have a shark tooth too, so we're peas in a pod. And we ended up making a joke about it because whenever they would sit there. Okay, so whenever a tooth grows outside the range of your other teeth, like it looks like it's sectional. I have one tooth like that right there, and I I just call it my shark tooth. The only annoying part about it is that food likes to get stuck in there, so I'm just sitting there like trying to dig it out, and people are like, "Get your hands out of your mouth," and I'm like, "I gotta get this out." But I don't like leaving food in between my teeth. And it's like, where am I going to, like, it's like, do you have a toothpick or something? They're like, oh, floss. And I'm like, there's no flossing this little part. It's like, the, when I went to get some, like, dental work done, there was a cleaner and a dental cleaner, and then there was a dentist, of course. And whenever I told them about the shark tooth, they were like, "Oh yeah, and your protruding tooth," and I was like, "Oh, my shark tooth," and then he was like, "What?" And I was like, I was like, "Cause it's layered." And he was like, okay," and so that was funny. And the cleaner, he had told the cleaner about it, and she was like, "Yeah, we're gonna clean around your shark tooth too." And I was like, "Ah!" And she's like, "Yeah, he told me about that," and I was like, "Nice." But yeah. Oh, I didn't mind that they were discussing that. It's just a term. It's not like they were sitting there discussing anything that was like really private or personal. It's uh, I could tell you some stories about some South Carolinians that did not know the meaning of the Hippocratic Oath. So they were training. This was a training clinic, and I had to go in for a feminine appointment, and one of the doctors who was training followed me out into the waiting room and thanked me for allowing him to perform the procedure that was performed, and everybody in the waiting room knew that I had that procedure performed. And I was like, and the nurse shot up out from behind the thing, and she's like, "You shut up!" And she came out from around there and pulled him back in the thing, and you just heard a whole bunch of hush, angry, and I was just like flipping red as possible, and I'm just like, well, this is nice. I was trying to get a follow-up appointment, and now I want to run away and hide. It's like, people don't need to know why I was here. I mean, obviously they know something along the line was what was going on, but not that he had given me a procedure and that he was thanking me for that procedure. And I'm like, so the nurse had come back out, and the doctor had come back out and asked me if I could go back in. I was like, what? I was like, yes, I am embarrassed, okay? This is his first time doing anything like this. I understand. He was excited. All right. Let's just sweep this under the rug. Just don't let it happen again, okay? And they're like, and I was like, keep my business in the file. Don't spread it around, okay? We're good? We're good. All right. Make sure he knows that, all right? But yeah. They were worried about me going money hungry and trying to sue somebody, or breaking somebody's career before he even like set out onto a career path or whatnot. I was like, I'm not a cruel, hurtful person. I just don't want you to sit there and talk about my medical stuff in front of everybody. Like, hey, dude, just, no. Eesh. The shark tooth thing was funny. The woodchuck thing, like, chipping on like some, chomping on chips with my two front teeth, because I'm not like hurting anything by doing that. Just like chip, 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 chip kind of thing. I was okay, so I like to eat around some squirrels and chipmunks, and I'll eat like them just to be like, hey, I'm one of the gang kind of thing. And sometimes I'll just want to eat like that. Just play with my front teeth. Whatever. But, yeah. I don't want people knowing what procedures I've had to do, and my private medical information should remain private and in the medical field. If I need to get it out, I will fill out the appropriate pieces of paper just so that I can share it with somebody else. I mean, like, dude. Or I'll sit here and tell you that, like, I went to the dentist and we talked about chipmunk stuff, you know? we, cause, like, he gave me a for instance, he didn't tell me the name, he didn't tell me, um, what happened to the point where she had to get something replaced, what teeth. She just said that he had a patient once that would bite everything hard as hell with the front of her teeth, and I was like, oh well, you know, I don't do that, no. So he was like, you don't eat with the front of your teeth, you don't chew with the front of your teeth. And I was like, not unless I'm pretending to be a chipmunk. And he'd at first he was just like, yeah, and then he was like, wait, what? So yeah, that shock and awe, sometimes it happens. I'm gonna be real with people. If I do something and you're in the medical field and you need to know, I'm gonna tell you. It's like, have you ever done this before? No. Why? Is it fun? I might crack a bunch of jokes too. I like to be playful. It's, you know, my nature. As cranky and cantankerous as I am playful as well. I've been told that I can make a drab time pretty damn fun. It's like, if you want to have fun and you're bored, it's like, I can make things fun. We can play, like, dude, I've played, like, air hockey with a quarter on a table in a laundry room. We can make a flippin' paper football and play little desk football. So a lot of things you can do. I'm hungry. There's steak in there. Please. Stickies on the grill. Oh, stickies on the grill. Well, this is like the fourth time he's been down here, and he keeps opening the fridge, and I'm like, okay, I'll be the one to say it. I'm hungry. I've been hungry since I rolled out of bed. I really have been. I was like, it's 8:30. I was like, the last time I looked at the clock, it was like damn near 1. But I feel like I haven't had any sleep. I feel like I've been up for days. Stupid. I'm like, where's my sleep? I was like, did I not hit REM? I was like, obviously I didn't dream about anything. It's like, flip. Is that a ship? Yeah? Oh, flip, that is a ship. Playing with the chocolate bars. What do you want? Well, they look like chocolate. Alright, so. Oh, flip. Ugh. What do you want? Why can't I go down? Oh, some moss, huh? Flip. This is why I open the windows. Tend on getting stuck in these damn things. It's annoying. Alright. Potatoes. What is this? I will take that though. Yes, we're gonna go on an adventure for a treasure map. No, I haven't learned my lesson on flipping treasure maps. Because it's a flipping treasure map. What do you think? Alright. Treasure map, here and there, I gotta get it out. Gotta find it and I gotta shout. Yes, it's to the gummy bears. What, you don't know the gummy bears? Oh, this one's interesting. Am I gonna have to go in here? Cave treasure map. Yarg. Careful. Did you get stuck? No, you're good? Alright. I don't see it. Hold that for me. Awesome. Oh, alright, where am I at? So, if I am... Is this the center of the X? Alright, I'm gonna flip it and try to the center of the earth with this. Flip. Oh, alright. As long as it's being colorful. 2. Wow, really? It's like, don't tell me we saw the treasure chest already. It's just... How deep is it gonna go? Thank you.
seasoning for you, right?
No seasoning. How else do you find treasure? Alright, let's try to get out then. Alright, now I'm gonna try this. Yeah, we're making progress. Hopefully digging. Damn it. We lost some progress. Two buckets would be better, but whoopsies. Problem is that I keep double hitting it, which is sad. And then I freak out. I'm like, no, no, don't lose progress. Well, there's like a little break that happens in between the water spout and the break of air. So that's why I keep going all the way down, just to go all the way up until, you know, it's interesting. Oh, flip. It's like I lost some progress. It's quite the tunnel. Holy flip. I lost some progress. I lost a lot of progress. Flip. Bad angle. No, because I want to do it the difficult way. Just to see if I can. I don't like doing everything the difficult way, but this is a video game and I want to test all the functions of the mechanics, and I want to see if I can honestly get up there like this. I believe it's a probability that I can do. Therefore, I'm going to continue to try it until I can. Oh, look how far we went up since then. I get the right angle. That didn't sound fun. Whoops, wrong one. But anyways, let's try to make another lantern. Flip. I panicked. Yep. Yes, I'll start building up and blah blah blah. Flip. Okay. I won't go past this part. What? Whee.
Can I count on you for grilled cheese sandwiches?
Grilled cheese sandwiches?
Yeah, on top of the burgers or no?
Oh, for flip's sake. Yeah, I mean, sure.
Hell yeah.
Grilled cheese sandwiches sound good.
Not burgers, yeah, steaks.
Damn. Really? What's he gonna say when I take one of them out? See if he's fine with having a, Now, our next tour will be, I can show you the world. Sparkling, shimmering, splendid. The Enderman is still with me. I kinda need to like put this map down so that I can maybe possibly look at it later. Okay, so this, pop that out. In just a second, we'll go on the adventure. I assure you it'll be the adventure of a lifetime. Yeah, we're gonna go. Give me a second. Okay, alright, we're going. So much better with a boat, I tell you. Well, you get less wet, and what are those things called? The drown don't try to eat you when you're on the boat, because they're just like, oh, whatever. By the time they notice you, you're already passing by. Yep, it's pretty damn fantastic. I'm sure he can like pop out anytime. Alright, well, we're gonna continue on. Oh, that's an interesting cave. Oh, another pirate ship. I'm not gonna go down there. I'm kind of done with pirate ships today. 2 unfound treasures. I did play around too much with the one, but I was honestly looking for the first one's treasure. I honestly was. They just cheated me out of it, and yes, the suspense is getting even more, and I'm, yeah, no, anyways. So, we're gonna pretend like we didn't see that, okay? Yeah, the Enderman's here with us. Yeah, we're in the sea. This is lots of water. Don't put your hands out there. You're not adept at touching it anymore. So apparently the Endermen were builders, kind of like from a atmosphere like this, but yet they were travelers and trying to find out the ins and outs of the universe, but yet got stranded on one side of a portal and had to make do, and then they started altering because of the environment in which they were eating from and adapting to that situation. I think they look lovely. Beautiful eyes, too. I did not know that you could put an Enderman in a boat. I wonder if that would be a thing, like having a whole bunch of boats and then throwing them down during the end battle. That might work. I mean, they'd all be in their boat. I don't know if they freak out if you look at them while they're in the boat, though. I know it would keep them out of the way. No offense. I don't think we want to go over that temple. That's a temple, right? It looks a lot smaller than it should. Maybe it's just a treasure area. I'm tempted. Treasure. Yeah, it is getting to be nighttime. It's not good to be out on the open sea at night, as far as I'm told. Good stuff. What the? What did I just pick up? Oh, there's a flower. Why did I think those were roses? Oh, crap. Fair as much. Punk. I might want to dig a hole. Wait for morning. I could chance it in the trees. What the fuck? Where did you come from? There was just a gray one there. What the hell? Already on edge. You were a terrifying sheep. I really, 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 really need some food. I might have to, make a trip. I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh, that looks like a village. Shelter, safety from the race. I can go make some grilled cheese. I think I've been to this village. Punks. Well, there are like 5 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Oh, come on. Where? Where's the monsters? Are you kidding me? Alright, well. I'll be back after eat. Nummy. So. Let's check really quick if they have the prize so far. Your game is being saved. Please do not turn off your PlayStation 4 system. Point to the chest, point to the chest. I don't know what that's about, but I think it's saving. Oh, it's done. Yay. Okay, so. Don't worry, be happy. Alright. Well, after I eat. Hunger is a real thing. Being hangry. Nope. Still doesn't have the next one. Alright, well, until after lunch.